Hello everybody, today we're making my most favorite snack, a healthier version of a banana bread that's filled with dark chocolate as well. This recipe has no refined flour, no refined sugar and no butter also. It's a recipe I saw on the internet and I made a few tweaks. I start off by taking one overripe banana into a bowl and I mash it up really well with the back of a fork. Once this is mashed up, I add 6 tablespoons of coconut sugar to this and I'm going to mix it all with half a cup of ghee to this. I usually avoid butter in most of my recipes and the best alternative I find is ghee. I'm going to be whisking this mixture up all together until the ghee blends in fully with the sugar and the banana. Once the mixture looks like this, I'm going to be adding 1 cup of whole wheat flour and 1 cup of oat flour to this. Both of these have been sifted before. I'm adding half teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of baking powder to this. I'm adding 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder to this and just a little bit of vanilla essence. I'm going to be folding all of these ingredients in. Our last ingredient is half a cup of milk and I'm going to whisk this entire mixture up together to make sure that there are no lumps. You don't want your batter to be lumpy, otherwise the cake turns out to be very dense. Now this is the time you want to preheat your oven. Set it at 180 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. I'm going to be lining our tin can with a little bit of ghee and a little bit of atta. Once the tin has been lined, I'm going to take half of the batter and pour it into the tin. To this, I'm going to be adding dark chocolate chips to it. I'm using the dark chocolate by the Whole Truth. It also has hazelnuts to it. You can add any dark chocolate you like. Once the dark chocolate has been layered, I'm adding the rest of the batter to it. I'm going to be leveling it up a little bit and adding the rest of the dark chocolate on top. Make sure you cover the corners for the cake to rise well. This chocolate is refined sugar free as well. You should definitely give it a try. Once the cake is ready, I'm dabbing the chocolate in a little bit. I'm going to be placing it in the oven and setting the timer to about 35 minutes. To check if the cake is ready, I'm just sticking in a knife to see if the flour is fully cooked. And the cake was amazing as always, delicious, super soft. And I love having this with a cup of coffee in the afternoon.